Hello Marvelites, welcome to Marvelite HQ. My name is Alexander, here today for another video on Captain America Civil War. Yes, another goddamn Civil War video. But here, I wanted to talk about the villain of Captain America Civil War, Zemo. Helmut Zemo. Major spoilers follow. In my opinion, he is one of the best villains in the MCU, and Marvel doesn't have many of those, like 3 or 4, and even less living ones. To me, Zemo has taken the cake, like all the cakes, because of what he had and the outcome of it, and to me, it was outstanding. You have to remember here, Helmut is a normal man with a weird name. He had a wife and children, and because of the actions of Tony Stark with the creation of Ultron, he was left with nothing. His family, his livelihood, all gone. He had nothing more to live for. A man who lost everything in minutes managed to take apart the strongest team on Earth in days, single-handedly at that. There's a bunch of saliva in my mouth. Zemo, a normal man, although trained by the military, all by himself with his sidekick Google, managed to find an ex-Hydra agent, get his book, break into a highly secure government facility, to come face to face with an ex-Hydra agent super soldier, and got away with it. He was cunning, he was smart, he knew what was happening and when. He fooled everyone. He did in a few days what Cap and Falcon couldn't do in years. Find Bucky. Not to mention, he fooled the world. He framed Bucky, and they believed him. He was a villain we haven't seen much of in the MCU. A real-life villain. This can happen, and has happened. Intelligent people, taking down or infiltrating huge organizations. These people are real threats, and this is why. Although most of his plans were highly dependent on the Sokovia Accords, and specifically Cap, Tony, and Bucky meeting up at the same location, he was still very cunning. But what if that was the plan? What if he was in the background and putting the Accords in place? He knew that it would split the Avengers, and he studied them, and it wasn't that hard thanks to all those SHIELD files on the internet. He researched them, he knew their moves before they did, and he predicted the outcome. Although those files were encrypted, he had the brains and decrypted all of them. He knew what to do, and he put all of it into action. A regular family man, single-handedly took down the Avengers, something Loki couldn't have even accomplished. All this by himself, and nobody did a thing about it. Even Black Panther spared him. But there is still one big key factor to this cunning, brilliant, and highly intellectual villain. Aside from only being human, he was the first villain to actually win. Some may argue that he was arrested and put away for life, meaning he lost. But think about it. Did he? His objective was to see an empire fall from the inside. He got the heroes to fight and broke the Avengers, aka the Empire, broke it from inside out. His objective was to break the Avengers, and, mistake me if I'm wrong, but Steve isn't in the Avengers building, having some waffles like Iron Man. The Avengers are no more. Zemo won. He even said so in the movie whilst talking to Everett Ross. The only things that went wrong for him is that they didn't manage to kill each other, and he couldn't kill himself. Which, if not killing yourself is a loss, then, well, damn. That's just sad. Don't take your own life, guys. It's not healthy. Anyway, because of that attempt, that is probably the last thing we'll see him do, and he had no intention to continue. Although he may continue after the events of Infinity War because of, like, the Reality Stone and stuff, and they could reform, and he's like, no, this cannot happen. This regular man was the first to win. Loki didn't even do that. Neither did Kingpin, kind of, and definitely not Kilgrave. That is why I believe Zemo is one of, if not the best villain in the MCU. He was brilliant, he was cunning, he was smart, he's a real life villain, he's only human, and he won. He won, guys. So, what did you like or dislike about Civil War's villains? Yes, I said villains, so you can talk about Crossbones too. Let us know down below in the comment section, and if you are interested in more Captain America Civil War, check out our playlist on Captain America Civil War. Wait, no, subscribe! Damn it. Should have told them to subscribe. Ah well, don't subscribe then. Anyway, until next time, see ya, boys. This is some epic music, guys.